Metro Daily came to us for a traditional ad campaign, but we saw a duty to do something more significant. Together.
中华人民共和国香港特别行政区政府现在成立。
13 years after the handover, Hong Kong faces increasing threats to press freedom.
Press freedom in Hong Kong is deteriorating, and the government is less tolerant of dissent.
The claim of the respect of freedom of expression and freedom of the press by the Hong Kong government is not coincide with what they did.
Pressure from Beijing has resulted in Hong Kong media's self-censorship. The government calls it media's sense of responsibility, but to most people, it is an alarming decline of freedom of speech.
Hong Kong now is losing our freedom.
Our task, to let people speak freely again without fear of getting into trouble. The idea. We created Future Daily, a paper that features news people think will happen in 18 years. We then published it on April Fool's Day. Our futuristic theme and April Fool's launch acted as a smokescreen for people to speak freely. You can't jail someone over a fictional article on April Fool's Day, can you? How? 2 months before April Fool's Day, we asked people one simple question online and via mobile. What will be making news headlines in 18 years? The site was rapidly inundated with news contributions from the public. From politics, the economy, social issues, and sport to entertainment. Our theme in 18 years allowed people to express their heartfelt opinions on various matters of today. We received countless articles on topics constantly silenced in traditional media. Including the most regulated and censored subject of all time, the infamous June 4th massacre. Conflict between China and Taiwan. And of course, many stories on other issues close to Hong Kong hearts. We created a truly democratic platform. The people were our only editors. They could decide what stayed on the front page with the power of their votes. On the 1st of April, the most voted for stories were published word for word in a special edition paper that we distributed to the public. With self-expression as the only incentive, we received overwhelming feedback from the public, politicians, and of course our fellow journalists, who now felt empowered to speak freely.
第一次睇呢份報紙咧，就覺得哇極其顛覆市民出版嘅一個報紙，市民負責嘅一個報紙，的確係一個 reinvention 咯。
Future Daily on April Fool's Day, a practical joke, a disruption, a huge public satire mocking the alarming decline of press freedoms in Hong Kong. And from now on, an annual celebration to encourage freedom of speech. See you next April Fool's Day.